In today's video, we're checking out this beautiful Fender Custom Shop Telecaster here at Jerry's Lefty Guitars in Sarasota, Florida. This has one of the nicest necks I've ever seen on a Tele, and I'll talk more about that in just a moment. This is a custom shop, but it's also a trade-in in immaculate condition. So if you're looking for a lefty, come check out Jerry's Lefty Guitars either online or in person, and I'll link his shop down in the description below. Let's get into it. Here's the Fender Custom Shop Telecaster up close. So the thing that I love about this is the neck. It looks absolutely stunning. We get a piece of bird's eye maple back here. Just a really beautiful design. Now, one of the points of difference with this is the neck isn't super fat. It's very reminiscent of my 52 reissue Telecaster, which has more of a slimmer feel compared to something like a big, deep U-shaped neck from Fender. But the finish on it is beautiful and it looks unreal. Now we get two single coil pickups. These have that vintage voicing as you would expect from a 50s style Tele, and we get a tone and volume control, but interestingly enough, these wind the opposite way on. So on is kind of like backwards. They wind the same way as a Gibson guitar does. So if you're familiar with that, you'll know how this will operate. We get a three-way toggle switch here, and everything else on it is basically stock standard. Here's the headstock of the guitar up close. As you can see, the detail is also in the headstock. It runs all the way down the neck of the guitar. Now, this does have vintage small frets, so if you're a fan of really large frets, then this might not be the guitar for you, but lots of folks love smaller frets on Telecasters, so if that's you, this is very accurate to its original design. And lastly, we get a set of vintage style tuners. I'm a big fan of these. These are my preferred type of tuners because it makes changing strings really efficient. If you're a left-hander, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. I got plenty of other left-handed guitars coming up thanks to Jerry's Lefty Guitars here in Sarasota, Florida. Let's get into it. All right, let's kick it off. In today's video, I'm plugged into a Hot Rod Deluxe loaded with a Celestion Vintage 30 speaker. This is a neck pickup. Here we go. Beautiful clean tone over to both pickups. And over to bridge, have a listen to this. Classic telly tones there on the bridge pickup. Let's try some dirty tones thanks to the VS Audio Royal Flush Dual Overdrive pedal. This is the left-hand side, neck pickup. The neck pickup sounds really nice. Over to both pickups. And over to bridge. Let's take a look at the volume control on the guitar now. I'm going to start with it most of the way down. This with the overdrive on so you can hear how well it cleans up. Here we go. At about half. And most of the way on. Yeah, you probably don't want it there, so let's open it right back up. Thanks for watching, folks. My name's Shane. I'm going to give you my thoughts about this beautiful Fender Custom Shop Telecaster from 1988. Firstly, let's talk about the quality of this guitar. It's beautiful. The neck is the best I've ever seen on a Fender Telecaster in left-handed. There's none I've seen that look better than this, so it really gets the big thumbs up there. This isn't a relic guitar either, and the gloss neck really brings out the premium bird's eye maple. It really looks stunning. Looks aside, how does it play? It plays great even though it's got shorter frets than I'm used to playing. I have no problems doing chords or bending strings or anything, so it's very, very playable, but just know this doesn't have the modern frets that you've come to expect in 2022. The only thing that's taken me a little bit of time to get used to is the fact I have to wind the tone and volume controls on going towards the back of the guitar instead of forwards, which is how they normally wind. So that's just taken me a little bit of time to get used to. But this is a really stunning guitar, comes in a beautiful tweed hard case. And again, this neck is the best that I've ever seen on a lefty. A massive shout out to Cliff, who was here the day I arrived, and he dropped this in at the shop and he said, "Hey, I like your videos, can you review this?" And I said, it'll be the first one that we do. So thank you so much. Massive thanks to Jerry's Lefty Guitars for making these videos possible, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya.